Okay,
Hello.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Greg. She's beautiful. Future Mrs. Prescott.
Oh, yes.
Future Mrs. Alison Prescott. It's got a nice ring to it.
I was just thinking, wouldn't it be nice? It could be, we've got the names at the bottom, Greg Prescott, Alison Prescott. That would be so nice.
Greg and Alison and Greg Prescott.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, we're hoping, fingers crossed, May
We are.
May 5th, 555.
That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you had a look today and it looked quite hopeful, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. I was able to find a direct flight for Ali and possible an idea for the honeymoon.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
A cruise to the Bahamas.
Or Cancun, or yeah, one or the other. Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, but Allie's never been on a cruise.
No. It's always been something I've wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
You're sitting over the other side of the couch, aren't you, today?
I am.
Yeah.
How could you tell?
Because you're usually over the other side of the background.
There's that. Is that better?
No, it doesn't matter. It's either way.
I am. I'm on the right-hand side of the couch versus usually over there. So
You look yummy.
doesn't I was just gonna say, doesn't Alison look amazing?
You do.
That window. There we go. On Zoom, I always have Ali on top. I've got the window shrunk down to a small window so I can see what's going on in the chat room as well. And just quick shout out, what do you think our first person was?
Sarah.
No, it was a guy. Well, I'll give you a hint. A guy, a male.
Devin.
Yes, you are correct.
Hi, Devin. Oh.
Then Brandy was number 2.
Hi, Brandy.
Ray Jesse Gordon. And Ray saying, wow, I actually got my first notification from your live. I've never had that before. That's great. Awesome. I'm glad somebody finally got a notification.
That is good.
We have Trisha G, the international numerologist.
Ooh.
Numerology. Vera. Vera, you're late. She's like usually the first one or one of the first.
Hi,
yeah.
Hi, Ray.
So.
Oh, good. How was your day, darling?
I went to the beach today.
You did get there. That's good.
Did. I've been working a lot on formatting, reformatting, and doing coding on all these pages on every page on my website, and I'm starting it out alphabetically. It actually starts out numerically. Any article that begins with a 1, a 2, a 3, and then it goes into the ABC. I've just finished the letter I, and I said, okay, when I finish the letter I, all the articles that begin with I, and there's a lot of them because there's a bunch that have like in 5D, whatever. But I said, whenever I finish that, I'm going to the beach. And I did, and I went. I brought my guitar. I found a quiet spot on the beach away from everybody where I could just play and not worry about, ruining anyone's day by playing the music I play. And it was great. So it felt really good to get to the beach again. That's twice. I've been to the beach twice in the last 3 days.
You've got to make the most of it though, haven't you, before your next stop?
Yeah. I'm hoping to have the reverse colostomy sometime soon. Haven't been contacted yet by the surgeon's office on when that will be, but it could be any time from next week forward. So, and then I'll be out of commission for a little while from the surgery again, but hopefully I'll bounce back quickly.
You will.
And hopefully it's in time for me to heal long enough so you and I can get married and
Definitely.
get married. We'll just
Yes.
you and I can get married.
Yes. So we're sorry we couldn't come on last week.
Yeah.
You wasn't feeling great, was you?
No, I had some issues going on with my tongue, but I started taking amoxicillin for it, and the bumps on my tongue went down.
Yeah.
Lumps. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, and today I've got the earache today. So hey, yeah, let me get you guys that are in the chat room, or if you're watching this on the recorded version, leave a comment below. What do you guys do for earaches? Now
You have to explain what you did first, otherwise might give you the wrong advice.
Yeah, I was just going to do that. I did the hydrogen peroxide. I poured like 4 or 5 drops in there. Some on the side of my head, let it sit there for what was recommended 10 minutes, and then you rinse it out with distilled water. I did that, and my ear's clogged now, and it still hurts. So what do you guys do for an earache?
What I mean is, you've got to explain, you think you might have perforated it, because with a perforated eardrum, you've got to keep it dry, and you've got to let it heal, because the swelling traps the water in there. If it's all swollen up because it's perforated, the water will go in and get trapped, and that's what makes it worse.
Yeah, you pushed a Q-tip in a little bit too far. And, yeah. If it's not one thing, it's another. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. We're falling apart, love, aren't we? I mean, what's happening?
Old age for me. I can use that for an excuse. I'm 60. You're still in your 40s.
Only by 1 month.
Yep.
It's my 50th on the 18th of March.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a shame I'm not going to see you on my birthday.
I know. But you're still in your 40s.
Only just though, yes.
Makes it sound like there's a 20-year difference between us. You're in your 40s, I'm in my 60s.
Just 60 and nearly 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my new heat pad today, so that's good. That's
okay.
off my back.
You gave your other one to your daughter.
Yeah. I usually have 2 spare, so now I've got 1 spare again, so that's good.
Yes.
So what's everybody saying today?
Brandy's saying blow cigarette smoke in your ear to take away the pain. I quit smoking. I gotta find somebody that smokes. That's willing to blow in my ear. You want somebody blowing in my ear, hon?
Medicinally, I could put up with it if I thought it helped, but it doesn't.
I don't see how that could help. It seems like smoke would be an irritant.
I think it's all to do with kind of bacteria and stuff, so I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ear cones. That's a good idea. I forgot about that, and I've got Ray Jesse Gordon's ear cones. I've got them. I've never used them.
I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't do anything at all. I'd let that water just disintegrate and go, and I'd let it. I've had it before, remember. I did exactly the same thing.
Okay, quick shout out to Propus, who's joined us here, and Ray Jesse Gordon and Christina Love, one of our moderators.
Hi, Christina.
Thanks for joining us. And yeah, some point here this week, I want to get some more spirit chats in. So if you're watching and you've seen the spirit chats before, but you haven't joined in, join us. Virtually everyone that's on spirit chat is an introvert. Most of us are, and but yet we still go out there and we have our words to say. And I love having new people on there, and it's all about learning from one another. And so when we have these spirit chats, I know you're out there that haven't came on yet with us. So join us on spirit chat.
Yeah, I pop on now and again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Do you still pick the cards out for people? Everyone pick a card and do that?
No.
No. You used to, didn't you?
No, I didn't have everyone picking a card.
Yeah, I've been on before. When I was first there was a few people reading cards out.
Oh, I had a time, not everyone, but just whoever felt like, whoever had oracle cards around, and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gracie Wend sent us a $5 super chat. Thank you, Gracie.
Oh, that's lovely.
Mm-hmm.
People are so kind, aren't they?
Yes. Ray saying, I'm introvert and extrovert depending on the energies. So that makes you an ambivert. That's what ambiverts are, like right around that 50% on either side. Could be 49, 51. But that's what an ambivert is. But I'm decidedly an introvert, rather. Yeah, I've always been. I don't see that changing.
No.
And you took the test to find out what your letters were, and as it turned out, we had the same letters. Ali and I are both INFP.
Yeah.
If you guys have taken that personality test and know what your letters are, put them in the chat or put them below the video if you're watching this on the recorded one. But yeah, Ali and I are both INFP. The I stands for introvert, N stands for intuitive, F for feelings, and P for perverts. No, actually, I don't know what the piece, I forgot. Well, I do know, but I forgot. Well, you didn't deny it.
Well, I can be. Only with you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, darling.
So Christina says she's an INFJ.
What's the J?
I'm not sure. What's the J stand for, Christina? Thank you, Vera. Vera sent us a £3 super chat. Thank you.
Lovely.
Perspective. That's J stands for perspective. Why wouldn't that be jerspective?
She's probably answering your previous one, which is P.
P for that. Oh yeah, duh.
Because it's delayed.
What was our last duh moment?
It's delayed.
We've had some duh moments where
A lot.
it's right here, and I forgot what the last one was. It was something that you did. Oh, it was your
My pyramid.
Yes.
My pyramid.
Ali has these little forms that she uses for pyramids, and then she has this big form, and she was thinking, okay, how do I get something in between? What if I wanted like a medium-sized pyramid?
Well, it's everywhere on the internet to find this. Only to realise that actually all you've got to do is just don't pour as much in there.
On the bigger pyramid, yeah. Yeah. And I'm thinking, okay, well, you got maybe like a 3-inch base and a 5-inch base. Let's try to find a 4-inch base.
I said exactly the same to Megan, and Megan didn't get it either.
Uh-huh.
She fell for that too.
Yeah, yeah. Ow!
Oh, it's a bugger with his claws. He like me.
Trisha's saying, Greg, please let Ali know I have not forgotten, referring to pendulum money.
Pendulum money.
Yep.
Pendulum money. I don't know. I don't keep track. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Trisha Walker's saying she's an INFJ, and so is Sharon Poe. Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Brandy forgot what her letters were. Brandy, I would say you're more, you would be more of either an ambivert or maybe even an extrovert.
Yeah.
And we have, who's this? B. Stramsnes? I don't know how to pronounce. I'm horrible at pronouncing names.
Me too.
Isn't that true, Alison? Hi, Trisha Walker Kramer and Michelle Noel Creations.
No.
Devin's saying he forgot to do his this year. I do it every year. And Trisha's saying that she bought a pendulum off you and she's in the UK.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
that's okay.
I do the personality test. It's the young personality test if you're looking for it. But I do that every year, and every year I've always been INFP. So when you take this young personality test, there's no right or wrong answer. You just answer it honestly, and you'll get the letters that you're supposed to have. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Okay. Yeah.
Ow.
Asking for the site. Let me, I'll give it to you. I'll post it in a second. Why don't you entertain everyone here on, I got to look up something.
Okay. So, I don't know. I want to come on and talk later sometime about this guy called Tim Ballard, who is basically bringing it out there quite a lot about the trafficking. But we're going to do that on a separate show, aren't we? We're going to.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some things you got to be very careful about when you're on YouTube, or else you can lose your.
But if anybody wants to look it up, look up him. It's very interesting. I'm trying to look up the comments as well.
Okay, here I just posted the link. It says take the introvert extrovert test. What are your personality test letters? And there's a link on N5D where you can take it and read more about it. So yeah, it's really.
You got high grade from Norway. I read for a guy from Norway today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's because you're internationally known.
No, stop it. He's originally from London, so he just travels around.
Mm-hmm.
So Gillian knows about Tim. So yeah.
The world famous Alison Prescott.
And you're known.
People know me in the United States, and I think there's one person in the UK that knows me in Herne Bay.
All my friends know you. They can't believe that you thawed out this ice maiden.
Thawed you out.
Oh yeah.
You were that cold and frigid?
I was definitely cold. Yeah. Definitely.
You did it. You did it. You're the one that stalked me.
Yeah, but that was before. And then I got that way.
Mm.
Then I got, I'm not interested, don't want to know, don't want to know, don't want to know. And then you booked a reading. That was it.
What the hell was I thinking?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank goodness you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I need to play that again because I think that would be quite great to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
See what's what.
I want to listen to that too. You'll have to send it to me because it was on my other computer.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll send it over to you.
Yeah.
And I had a reading before that. And the reading before that, somebody, my friend Tracy, she basically was predicting, I'm sorry, Ali, I know you're going to hate this, and you shut everybody down every time they say anything about love life, but you've definitely got somebody coming into your life. You know, I can't help it. It's going to be massive. And I was going, yeah, next question. Don't want to know.
We're in the same boat at the time, January of last year, where neither of us were looking. You know, I was coming off a relationship, and I thought I needed time. I thought, well, I wasn't looking whatsoever. And there you are. And that changed everything. When I saw you, knowing that you had visited me in my dreams years before that, and I just couldn't forget you. It just made my heart jump. And at that point, I had to pursue you. Now, I was telling you the other day, I've never in my life been the first one to initiate contact with a woman. They've always came up to me because I'm introverted, I'm shy. And they would always approach me. You know, my first two wives, my last previous relationship, and every other relationship that I've had, the woman's always approached me, but
I'm not surprised. Look at you.
But this time I had to chase you. But I can justify it because you stalked me beforehand. So
I'd already introduced myself.
Yeah. So I can justify that.
So lots of people are talking about in the chat, just about that they've heard of this man. So he's got a very good reputation. But definitely we'll arrange something where we can talk about it.
Okay.
Maybe on Bit, we could do something on BitChute even.
Yeah.
Can we go live on BitChute?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Oh. Michelle said, that's how it happens, Greg. We aren't looking, and there they are.
Yeah, there she is.
Do you know what? Most relationships start off like that. So anybody who's frantically looking for someone needs to understand that each time you're doing that, you're kind of, you just need to let the universe do it. Just let the universe, it will just magnetically draw that person to you because you put that message out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we both had the same mind frame that neither of us were looking for a relationship, but there you were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. I couldn't, I always thought that, because I saw Ali in my dreams, I always thought you were on the other side of the veil. I didn't think you incarnated with me.
Mm. Which does happen, doesn't it, with twins?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that to my last, in my last relationship to her, that I have a twin flame, and she's on the other side of the veil. I'm pretty much made it clear that, maybe her and I were soulmates, but we weren't twin flames.
Mm.
And just like you with any of your exes, you probably were soulmates at one point, but just not the twin. But now having that twin, wow, what a difference it is from any other relationship you've ever had.
Yeah.
There's a knowing there. It's I want to say multi-generational, because it goes into other lifetimes together.
Mm.
Many other lifetimes, a familiarity.
So if you think of just a past life connection is familiar enough, it's when you can have that deep down trust that I've never thought that you could ever say a relationship is forever because people change, situations change, that sort of thing, until I came into this energy, and there's no mistaking it to be lifelong, many lifetimes ahead of us as well.
Yeah, yeah. I think in the past it was almost scary to think about something like that, but now it's exciting.
Hmm.
Yeah,
definitely.
there's nothing scary about forever when it comes to Alison. I look forward to it.
Like with Todd, me too, darling. With Todd, Todd said that we're really brave coming out and saying it. I don't call it brave. It's natural.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just natural. Mm.
That reminds me, Morgan. I gotta contact Morgan. I forgot to do that.
Yes, yeah, that would be good, because
yeah.
you and Todd has got a special kind of brother relationship, haven't you? You two.
Yeah, and Morgan Lee contacted me to see if I would go on Todd Medina's show again. I think I've been on there 3 or 4 times already, but I would love to, but I didn't contact her, and she was asking sometime in the next 2 weeks, and I'm thinking, well, I better do it sooner than later, because who knows, I might have that reverse colostomy sometime closer to the 2nd week. So yeah. So Todd, if you're listening, or Morgan, if you're listening, yeah, I'd like to do it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So there's a few people who are talking about their twins.
Yeah.
On the chat. Ray Jesse Jordan said, "You two beauties gave me inspiration that I'll be with my twinnie soon. Haven't been with home now. I don't know what, I think that might be a typo. Haven't been home now in 2 years and only been together a handful of times since we found each other in 2012. God, that must be painful. It's painful enough. It's been a year.
Wow.
Nearly.
Yeah.
For us.
Mm-hmm.
That must be really painful. Since 2012.
Wow. 9 years.
Michelle said, I met my hubby when I wasn't looking 20 years ago.
Yeah, Jillian's watching us from the beach in San Diego. Good for you.
Good. What are the beaches like in San Diego?
Southern California. I've never been to the San Diego beaches, but I've been to Huntington Beach in California, Southern Cal. It's beautiful. The water's cold though. Cold water in California because of the Arctic flow. It comes from the north down and then around the United States and back. back up again. So.
I bet you it's not Herm Bay cold.
Oh, no. That's effing cold. It's cold. I think the water temperature today was 74 or so. Let me see. Water temperature, well, it's 71 right now. So, but 71 would have been like really warm for me if I was in upstate New York in the middle of summer. But now 71, that's freaking cold. I consider myself to be a Floridian now. I've been here so long. So yeah, that's cold. And I doubt the water temperature ever got above 71 in Herne Bay.
No, no, definitely not.
Brandy took the personality test. She said she just took it and she's an INFP like us.
Okay. Are you sure that I didn't have one digit that's different?
Yeah, I'm positive. You were exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Gracie Wend sent us a $10 super chat to go along with her $5 one. Thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Ray, Allie, watching you two makes me so full of love and gratitude. Well, that's one of the reasons why we do what we do on Tuesdays, along with Allie reading all the names to get the connections out there. Your twin is out there. Chances are, I guess it's possible that some twins did not incarnate. Like I felt like you were on the other side of the veil until I saw you. But don't let distance become a deterring factor. And despite distance, Allie and I are making it work.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much easier because we can talk to each other every day, or whenever we actually want to, we can get through.
Yeah.
So that's a great bonus. I don't know how it would be if we didn't. I mean, I suppose we'd work it out, but that would be difficult.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more difficult, but I'm sure we would work it out. There's once you make that connection, you would do anything for the other. Pain?
Bad.
Well, we can have a relatively short night.
Okay, it will sort itself out. Lovely, Christina. Thank you for the healing, Christina.
Yeah, when you guys know the deal. When you guys see Allie rocking, send her energy. And she's obviously in pain right now, so send her energy, please.
What's a riptide? Does that mean it's bad? It's dangerous? Because Michelle's just said my first experience with riptide was at Huntington Beach when I was 12.
It can be, but it's, what it does is it drags you out to sea. And a lot of people try fighting it, which is the wrong thing to do. You just go with it because what happens is it drags you out, but eventually you can swim laterally and come right back in. But when people try to fight it, that's when they drown.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Or sharks get them. Yeah.
Yes. All the sharks that are here in Siesta Key will find them. Yes.
Yes. Yes, they do.
You think that there's all these sharks here, but there aren't. Yeah.
It only takes one rogue shark who's got a bit of blood in the water and that's it. They just are hunters. They'll go for that, especially if they're hungry.
Thank you. Crystal of Twin Star Enterprises said, hi, you two. Greg, it was great seeing you walking on the beach the other day. Yes, Alison, there have been significant developments for my twin and me as well. So thank you for including us in your ritual.
That's lovely. That's what we want, stories like that. Yeah.
Oh, Gracie sent us another $20. Thank you.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So actually, we don't really have a lot of riptides here in Florida because the Gulf of Mexico is just basically calm a lot of times. You're just bobbing up and down with the waves, going with the motion of the ocean. What? What?
Nothing, darling.
Did I say something that?
No, not at all. Anyway.
Are you blushing?
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, yeah.
The table's wobbling because I'm wobbling and my boobs are on the table. So the camera's going like this. Stop it, Mr. Prescott.
What? I didn't do anything, did I?
You did. You know you did.
I saw you look off, and your mind is wandering.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it is.
Stop it.
Devin says someone has a waterbed. No.
No. Don't you dare say it.
I would not say that. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle gave us a $2 super chat. Michelle Noel Creations. Thank you.
Thank you. What sort of creations do you make, Michelle? Because I'm into resin at the moment. I'm really enjoying doing resin. I've gone from, not that I've stopped doing jewelry making, but I do jewelry making and now resin. So I'm really pleased. I made my first pyramid. There's a few mistakes in it.
Show it.
It's over there. Can I get it in a minute when this pain subsides?
Okay.
In a minute. Some people have guessed in the chat.
Motion of the ocean is amazing. It's.
I don't know. I've never experienced it.
You've experienced the ocean. What are you talking about? All I'm talking about is the ocean has.
You said that Florida beaches, it's very gentle back and forth. You said our waves are a little bit more.
Yeah.
They'll wash over you. Oh, you make pendulums.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't wait to have you here so you can experience Siesta Key and the drum circle.
I can't wait to experience it and watch you play guitar on the beach as well. You had contact with your old band mate, didn't you?
I did the other day. The drummer from my band, he and I are friends on Facebook, and we've been, obviously friends since we were kids. But he was the drummer in my first two bands, and he says he wants to come down sometime. He's in Florida also, but he wants to come down sometime and bring like just a small drum kit, and we would set up somewhere on the beach and jam. That would be a lot of fun. So
lovely.
Brian Halling. So yeah, a soul brother of mine. He and I, when we get together, we laugh until our stomachs hurt. So
that's good. That's what you need. Yeah. I said that I think that's what you're missing at the moment. Although you don't mind being your own, as I don't, I'm quite content. There's always that kind of person that you can go out and have a drink with, or, you know, go and play pool with, or darts, or
I would love to.
You've got your bocce ball friend, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Tim, but he's going to be here until December, and then he's moving to Placido, he and his wife. And then my other bocce ball friend, Sonia, her and her husband, Derek, are moving to Venice Beach. So I have no more bocce partners on a regular basis. There's other people that I know that play bocce, but they're not at the beach as often as those two were. It's
delayed though, isn't it? So they're going to be here for another year, did you say?
Until December. Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah, Tim's really good at bocce, and I appreciate the competition. And he's from Jersey, so and he's got that Jersey accent. Like I've been teaching Ali. My dad's from Jersey, but he and I will just bust ass with each other. It's typical guy thing, just ball busters on each other while we're playing. But when it's all said and done, you know, we're grateful for the competition that each one of us gives the other person and the laughs that we had throughout the day.
Isn't it sausage party or something?
Sausage
together.
Yeah, it's a sausage fest. You never heard of
that? Not since you said it.
No, but that was in that movie, Rockstar.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Sausage fest. Yeah, that's when a bunch of guys are hanging out, and you're just gonna bust their balls by calling it a sausage fest.
I'm trying, Brandy. I'm trying to get there still for the 5th of 5th. You know, looking at from Greg's point of view on the flights there, it looks all pretty much go, but it wasn't that there was a problem. It was in the Heathrow airport, and it was the Homeland Security. They were the gits. They stopped me. So come to Texas.
I think once you're here and we can get married, it shouldn't be an issue, because you'll be an American at that point.
Yeah. I can't wait to marry you, and that's it. So UK sausage party has a different meaning. Does it? I haven't heard of sausage party before, Tricia. What does it mean in England? You can say it in abbreviated message, can't you?
It probably means the same thing, I would assume.
Having a sword fight.
Oh.
Princess. German sausage fest. Some of these are very funny. Okay, I'm going to go and get the pyramid because I'm just going to do it.
All right. So I'm really proud of Ali and the creations that she's making with orgone. And she's really getting into it. She's enjoying the creative aspects of making this stuff, and that's what it all boils down to, is creativity. You know, what can you create today? That's why I play guitar. You know, I can create music with the guitar that's never been played before.
Yeah, but it is my first attempt, so you know there are issues with it, but I've enjoyed it.
Crystal of Twin Star, did you know Malenko, lead singer of Steelheart, did the vocals for Rockstar? I did. He's the band, yeah, Steelheart. As a matter of fact, I sent Ellie a video, I'll Never Let You Go. Angel Eyes, I'll Never Let You Go.
Lovely. You sent that to me before, didn't you? And then again.
Did, several times.
So I've made this, but it went, I used a different kind of resin and it poured through. It didn't set right. So I can see the problems with it, but that's my first one.
Isn't it gorgeous? And she's complaining about it. Finding all the things that are wrong with it. Look how beautiful it is.
It's okay. It's okay. For the first attempt, I'm good with it. I'm good with it for the first attempt. Yeah.
Well, I think, you're with your creativity, you're just going to come up with some stuff that's going to be completely mind-blowing.
I've got some more being done at the moment. I bought another mold so that I could have two on the go. So,
good.
Yeah.
See, I thought it would be a good idea to do like one for each element.
A lot of resin, and I'd need to make sure I sold them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could do smaller ones with different elements.
Yeah. Crystal Princess is asking, what resin do you use?
Well, I was using, it's got it here actually. That one, epoxy resin, but because I like it because it's 1:1 ratio, and the curing time is only 24 hours. So you'll do it at night, and then by the next day it's done. So usually by morning it's actually done, to be fair. But I ran out of that and I ended up using this other version of resin, which was like a German version, and to try and work out what they meant with the different ratios. I don't think I got the right information. So yeah, that's why it bled a little bit.
Trisha said that when she gets her grant in March, she's going to buy one from you for her new home.
Oh, that's so lovely. Oh, thank you.
And Devin said he took the test and he's an INFP along with us. Yes.
Yep. Join our world.
Yes. Yeah.
You see that people think that just because you're on, we're out there on Zoom and, people think that you're an extrovert because of that, but it's not necessarily true. I mean, it still makes me nervous coming on. I still have to gear myself up when I'm doing the week, well, it was monthly, but now the weekly astrology. I've got 2 more to do, which I'm planning to do tonight, if I can get rid of this pain. I've still got the water and air, so I've got ours to do. So, yeah. It takes a lot, doesn't it, to gear yourself up to do these things sometimes?
Yes. Well, that's why I enjoy doing the spirit chat, because it gets other people out there and it takes the spotlight off of me.
Yeah.
And ultimately, everyone's got amazing stories that they can tell and can help teach us, and along with everyone else that's watching, what they've learned along the lines, so that's what Spirit Chat's all about, sharing our knowledge with each other and learning from one another. Somebody was asking about the personality test. I just put another link in the chat for it.
Yeah. Basically, it's all about the resin being very fumey. I don't have any problem with fumes whatsoever. My family have come in just after I finished doing resin and they can't smell it. So perhaps it's just this particular one, but I don't ever get any smell from it. I don't worry. I don't put mask on or anything. I
You
don't
wear gloves?
wear gloves. No.
Wow,
Nothing.
that's what Magical Maiden's saying. Wear gloves when using resin. She gets a bad rash.
I don't get anything. No, nothing at all.
Oh, Christina, our moderator gave us a $5 super
Oh,
chat. Oh, thank you, Christina.
that's so lovely. This is all going towards your reversal, isn't it? It's all going towards that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, that's all good.
thank you. So,
Yeah, I was doing I started in February. I thought it was too much for me doing them weekly. So I did them monthly. I started doing the February one monthly, the astrology readings, but I missed doing them, and I think other people missed me doing them. And with everything going on, I think people need something to look forward to. So I've gone back to doing it weekly. But I had a huge problem in my life. I don't really want to go into, and that's why there was a delay with them.
it was me.
Yeah, Greg was a problem. He got right on my last nerve.
Yeah, as I often do. Yeah. Just yelling at you the entire time,
Yeah,
as I often do.
really upset me. No,
I
never.
know.
Just in case anybody doesn't get my sense of humor. No, he's never ever got on my
No,
nerves.
and Christina is leaving, so thank you, Christina. We love you. Thank you for moderating and the super chat. Have an awesome evening. Thank you, Crystal Princess, for the $5 super chat too. But yeah, my daughter can attest. I only yelled at her once in her life. That's because my ex-wife made me. If it wasn't for my ex-wife, I would have never yelled at her.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm not a yeller.
No.
Except at you. No.
I'd probably laugh anyway.
I don't think I could do it seriously, honestly, with a straight face.
I wouldn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we get to the names, reading of the names. And what I'll do is I'll give the screen to you. I'll mute myself.
Okay.
And you can explain what the reason of this is.
All right. Okay, so if there is anybody that wants to be added to the list before I read it in a minute, please just write list next to your name. I only need your first name and the initial, and then I can add it. So the list was created for people who want to get closer with their loved one. Okay, so that could be their twin flame, that could be, you know, and they either know this person or they don't. It could be that they haven't met them yet. It could be that they've met them, but they want to be closer. There could be a complication as to why they can't get closer, in which case that's me and Greg are on the list. So it can be for couples, okay? It can also help people who are feeling as if they're not connecting with family and things like that. So there's those for those reasons as well. So it is the same list as before. So there is, so all you have to do, every week I read the names out and we put some intention into magnifying these links and drawing the two together. So it's like a magnet, pulling together and becoming closer. So it is, it's quite, you can feel it when I'm reading the list. There's about 220 people on the list now, but you know, we're definitely making progress. There are a lot of really good success stories now. So there you go. So I'm aware that there's people adding their names, so I'm just going to do that. So let me get down to the bottom of this list. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, 220 people. So if you've already put your name down, oh, it's 244 at the moment. So let's go back a little bit, see who. Right, so we've got Blake JR, and then we have, you've got this, yeah, you're on that, I think, Crystal Princess. Yeah, I feel we are definitely made for each other. Yeah. So Elizabeth N. Shall I put you as Elizabeth or Elizabeth E? Just going to put it for that. Okay. So I've listed you as Elizabeth Namaste. So it'll be Elizabeth N and then E. I hope that's okay. Trisha K. Trisha K. And then Wanda E. How are we going to go? So, and then Valerie C. Okay. Oh, wow, there's a lot of you today. So we've got Ruth B. Ruth B. Oh, it's Elizabeth C. Let me go back and amend that, Elizabeth. Elizabeth C. I've amended it. Okay. So, okay. So that's as far as we've got. So let me just 46, 247, 248, 249, 250 names. You are Paige. Yes. Yes, you are. Right, let me save that to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to start. So if anybody wants to join in and put out some positive energy for these lovely connections, please, you know, do so now or light your candles. Okay. So I'm actually raffling off one of these candle holders. It's actually, it looks even prettier than mine actually. So this is the one that I'm raffling, okay, along with a lovely deck of cards. Okay, so if anybody wants to have a go at that raffle, just tell me how many tickets you would like. So it's £1 or $2 if you're outside the UK. Okay, so I'm going to go back and start with the list. Okay, so let's put some positivity out there. Okay, Adina MS, Amy S, Alex V, Alexandra G, Alison James, Alison L, Alison S, Ala D, Ali F, Alison N, Amanda L, Amanda M, Amanda W, Andrea J, Angie H, Anna OC, Anne EK, Anthony P, Ava F, Bo R, Becca D, Benisha M, Betty B, Blake T, Bob N, Brandy LL, Calm S, Carol LL, Caroline EG, Kat M, Charlotte P, Charlotte U, Cheryl S, Chrissy E, Christine M, Claire S, Claire W, Claudette M, Constance W, Cortina W, Chris D.H, Crystal D.H, Cynthia F, David S, Davina M, Dawn H, Dawn P, Deb M, Deb P.T, Debbie H, Debbie L, Debbie P, Deborah M, Deborah S, Denise C, Denise K, Desi, Diana A M, Diane B, Diane S, DG B, Dominique H, Dauphine F, Dauphine F, Dulcie V, Eileen E M, Elsa V, Elizabeth B, Elizabeth P, Ella M O, Eloise C, Emma KB, Emma K, Erica, Gail A, Gary H, Georgia V, Gerardo A, Jill P, Greg Prescott, Gertrude M, Gypsy J, Haley C, Heather H, Holly A, Holly M, Jacqueline S H, Jacob A, James D, James F, James S C, Jane H, Jane M, Jane M, Jane M, Jane P, Jason B, Jeanette D C, Janice D, Jeffrey L, Jenny S, Jimmy M, Joanna C, Jody E, Jody S, John F, Josephine R, Jody M, Julia D R, Julie B, Julie R, June N, Carolyn M, Karen B, Karen B, Karen M, Karen S, Karen Ann B, Carrie J T, Kate P, Kate W, Kathleen L, Kelly F, Kerry D, Kim W, Kim Billy Short T, Kinga B, Kirsten W, Kanala A, Kwan W, Kwan Y, Letitia W, Layla S, Leanne D, Leanne C, Lee O, Lee J, Lee O, Leslie J, Lahamo Y, Lily J, Linda P, Linda S, Linda W, Lisa B, Lisa D, Lisa S, Liz C, Louise M, Louise M, Lynn M, Lynn M, Mafalda T, Marcia M, Marejo J, Marilyn K, Marsha M, Mary T, Matthew C, Maureen W, Megan D, Megan S, Melissa D, Michael B, Mike M, Mindy W, Miranda H, Neil C, Nini J, Nikki P, Nicole H, Nicole I M, Nora C, Paige H, Paige H, Pam C, Patricia J, Patricia W, Patricia W, Paula A, Paula F, Penny D, Peter W, Peter W, Phil Christophers. He's asked me to say his full name, so I will. Pippa A, PJF, Rachel D, Rachel NR, Ray JG, Ray RL, Rashpal K, Robert F, Rosie K, or Rose K, Ros L, Sam S, Samar, Samantha H, Sandy P, Sandy V H, Sarah R, Sassy M, Shannon F, Sharon G, Sharon G, Sharon P, Sherilyn or Charlene C, Shibon D, Sky M W, Sonia R, Stacy M, Stacy C B, Stacy G, Stella M, Steph K, Stephanie M, Steve, Susan M A, sorry, Suzanne W L, Suzanne D, Tamara B, Tina R, Tina F, Tracy R, Tracy H, Trina R P, Trisha W K, Trisha B, Trisha G, Trisha T, Tyade A, Valerie J, Vera V L, Verkos T V, Victoria J, Sherry J, Mimi B, Valerie O, Kat L, Debbie B, Christina C, Aaron M, Sam P, Christina M, Justin B, Stephanie S, Blake J.R, Elizabeth C, Trisha K, Wanderer E, Valerie C, and Ruth B. That's 250 names.
Wow.
That's good.
250.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The trouble is, most of these people are women. We need some guys out there to add their names on here.
I was mentioning to you earlier this week, I'll go through and I'll add people on my friends list because I have like 4,000 friends. I can still add another 1,000 on Facebook. But I only add people that have at least 20 common friends with me. That way I know that they're not bots. And I tend to add only people that have an actual profile picture. That way I know they're not bots. And so I was going through, and this time around, it worked out to about 35% of the people I added were guys, which is good because typically it's only like 15, 20% guys in this genre. And we're seeing more guys awaken, so that's a good thing.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm just reading some of the comments.
Yeah. Scrolling back, Crystal Princess wants 2 tickets. She paid for it via Super Chat, so I'll just go through and send you the money via PayPal.
It makes no difference. We're fine. So she wants 2 tickets. I'll add those on. So obviously she doesn't mind which numbers.
Well, she's on right now. Ask her.
This is the numbers that are available.
So what numbers do you want, Crystal Princess? Do I need to pick? No, you don't need to. Ellie can assign you a number if you want.
I can just pick them if you want me to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devin's saying that he's not ready for a romantic relationship again, so he has no plans of adding his name anytime soon. You never know, Devin. You never know. Ali and I weren't looking either when it happened, so can't hurt.
So 32 and 34. 34 has got, well, 34, I've got you down, Crystal Princess, I've got you down for 34.
Already, it was already there, is what you're saying.
32 is already taken though. Trying to zoom in one sec. 34 is yours already. I've got you down here already. 34, don't know how. Then have Ali pick my second one. Okay.
Yep.
What about 18? Does that sound okay?
It's a good number. Works out to it. 1 plus 8 is a 9. 9 is one of the Tesla numbers. Heck yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So unless you did this, yeah, it's the same raffle. So I think you need another number because I think that you've already done that one. You've already paid for that one. So I pick another number for you. Number 2, number 4, or number 10. I think number 10. There you go. I've got you down for number 10. Number 10, number 18, and number 34 are your numbers. There you go.
I want to thank you again for doing what you do with the names and reading them off and putting the energy into it and doing this every week, you know, for humanity. Just sacrificing your time and energy for everyone. I love you.
I love you too. I just want everybody to be as happy as we are because it feels wonderful.
Yeah. It's the way it's supposed to be, and everyone should experience that.
Yeah. She's happy with her numbers, Crystal, so that's good.
Good.
Oh, her birthday's the 10th, so that's pretty good. Yeah.
So you're getting the texts a lot quicker than I am. You'll see it before me on your cell phone before I see it on my
Really?
computer. Yeah. Yeah.
It's interesting. You said the perfect exact numbers in my head before I could even punch them in. So
Wow.
that's good.
Because this has already happened.
We're in tune. So that's all good.
Yes.
So I'm nearly there, really. I might do another live soon to see if we can get some more people on there, because I think I've got about another 12 to 15 tickets before I can then pull the raffle.
And when are you going to find the time to do another live?
I will.
I will. I know you like tonight is already booked basically because you have those 2 tarot astrology readings.
Sometimes I mention it on there. I mean, last time I didn't have that thing click, so nobody could comment on my videos. So 2 of this week's astrology is already out there on my YouTube. It's already out there. And I mentioned the raffle there. And but nobody could comment on them. You helped me with that. So if you tick it for suitable for kids, it won't let you open the comments box. But if you say it's kind of adults only, it lets you comment.
Isn't that asinine? Because kids could watch that and still be able to comment, but they're not able to because of the way YouTube sets things up.
Yeah. So I'm still doing the Monday classes. I did paranormal this Monday. That was good. enjoyed teaching that one.
Mm-hmm.
I had the spirit box going. I haven't told you this. I had the spirit box going, and the temperature gauge just kept going up and really bleeping a lot. It was going up and up and up and up on the gauge. It was making a lot of, there was a lot of things being.
Explain what the spirit box is.
The spirit box is, it's got lots of different tools to this particular one. And it basically spins through radio stations really quickly, either forward or back, AM or FM. And spirit can use certain words. They can use them to communicate with you and give messages. So we didn't have any messages, but we did have the temperature gauge kept going up.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun. But I'm doing this week, it's all to do with Native Americans and shamanism this Monday.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll get busy on a new promo for you.
Thank you. You're so lovely to me.
Why wouldn't I be? Anything for you.
I've got a list going, don't you worry.
That's okay. I look forward to it. Heck yeah. Take advantage of that. Anything for you. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Somebody was asking before, and here Mark is asking, are you going to conference in Cocoa Beach, Florida, Starseed Adventures? I haven't heard of that. Chances are no. I've got a lot on my plate right now. I just probably no. Sounds great though. I'd be interested in at least checking out to see who's there. Maybe they have a online option to watch it from home.
Just to answer you, Ruth, I did read it out. You're the last name on the list. It was number 250, and I read it out right at the end. So yeah, I did read it out.
Mm-hmm. You're on there. You made the cut. You're number 250.
Yeah, 250.
Yeah.
Sharon said she loved the spirit box. I know, it just kept going off. It was great. Mm-hmm. And the pendulum, she's got some dowsing rods, Sharon has, and the dowsing rods, they just kept, she had them like this and they just kept twisting around and going around her neck. So wow. they didn't want to go forward.
Wow.
So
what does that mean? Does that mean there's spirit all around?
Probably.
Yeah,
probably. That you've got to kind of steady them and then stand up really and walk with them. And also you've got to program them. Do you want them to find a missing object, or do you want them to find water? Because people still use them to find water. Or do you want them to find spirit? And you need to tell them what it is that you want. Yeah.
That sounds like fun. Yeah.
I like doing investigations.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I can't wait just to live with you full time and to do fun things like that together.
Yeah.
To join our energies, our powers together and manifest amazing things and let our inner children play.
Yeah. No, it's we've got loads to look forward to, haven't we? And I know we keep, we're impatient. We've been pretty patient though. We've only actually spent 2 weeks together, 13 days, haven't we, since we met on the 31st of March. So we're not throwing our toys out of our pram too much.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Maybe I was the one that was frozen.
Oh, was you frozen?
I don't know. You were on my screen. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's wrap things up because you have some astrology to do, and I got an achy ear that I need to take care of. So, is there anything else you want to cover before we wrap things up?
No, I'd put a little bit of cotton wool in your ear, just dry
Yeah.
cotton wool, and just leave it. That's what I would
Okay.
do.
All right. Yeah, it's bugging me. It really is. So
Yeah.
we're going to leave it off at that. So on behalf of the love of my life, the future Mrs. Alison Prescott, I'm Greg, she's Ali, and we're both sending you all infinite love and light. Namaste, everyone.